Hey, what's up, guys? Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul.
UFC welterweight sets record straight on Nate Diaz's boxing skill. Predicts destruction in Jake Paul fight. A lot of MMA fighters seem to have varying ideas about how good Nate Diaz's boxing actually is ahead of his fight with Jake Paul on August 5th. Whilst the stories of the Diaz brothers holding their own against pro boxers and world champions have always circulated in MMA, Nate's skills will get put to the test inside a ring for the first time against the YouTuber turned boxer. The latest to weigh in with his thoughts on the fight is UFC welterweight contender Randy Brown, who spoke about the fight in an interview with Inside Fighting. As an MMA fighter himself, Brown made it clear when teammates Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren both stepped up to face Jake Paul that just because they are mixed martial artists doesn't mean they're good at boxing. Fresh off his win over Wellington Turman at the end of June, he said that despite all of the talk around the Diaz brothers, he doesn't see Nate's style being overly effective. I think Nate Diaz doesn't have great boxing. I think he has great elements of boxing. I think there's things that he incorporates well from boxing in his game, and he has great drop punches because he carries his hands very high so there's no tell and then he just drops them on you. I think Diaz, gets destroyed in a boxing match. Jake Paul is a boxer by this point. We have to give credit where credit is due, and he's a boxer. He might not be an extremely high-level boxer, but at this point he's boxing primarily, that's where he spends most of his time, whereas a lot of MMA fighters we have to split our time between so many different things. It's been a few years now. Realistically, I look at him now as a really good amateur.